team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To bootleg here. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
But there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the handoff. A quick juke. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
Offense makes their way on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. It's an out route, the catch made. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, we're surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety's the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punting unit on the field after the 3rd down incompletion. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play. Now
it's 2nd down here. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Is incomplete. It leads to second down.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Snyder.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Breaks free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Handed off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He breaks free. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's a draw to the back. He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this one is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Who makes the grab? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And they pick up the first down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability that still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense. Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Snyder. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's second down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over him.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Snyder.
He's been sharp on his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. But get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass caught, second down now. Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Hold it.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 3rd down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And now from the pistol formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Snyder. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down at 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Pass interference. Offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
He pulls in the catch. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. 1st down at the 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down here for this offense. Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. He's going to hand this off. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here comes the handoff. Powers through. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the
Offense ready to start this drive. Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's a handoff on a counter. A change of direction. He's got the first and still going. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A draw to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that sets up a return. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive.
1st and 10.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Jukes to get free.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. But he catch the defense with the draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Booker. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Booker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
They're on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
He's tackled on
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, what a call here on 3rd down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the 1st down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Caught behind the line. It's Booker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important 2nd down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, this quarterback has been rattled the entire game. Now in the 2nd half, been sacked multiple times. I think he's starting to feel pressure, even when it's not there. This time throwing off of his back foot.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The shotgun running play call. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
brings up third down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Fights through a tackle. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a started on the next drive. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Crosses the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The junior tried to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Keeping it on the ground here. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. He finds some space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And now the try for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, all over the college football, Chris, these offensive coordinators do a good job of saving 3 or 4 two-point plays just in case, just like this. Here, they came up with a play that they really liked. It just didn't quite execute there for the conversion.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.